We're done. And that was factored in there, in that 12.3. It was factored in there, but yes.
Okay, so when we're doing the budget, I want to bring this back to the budget.
It'll
So
come
we
back
talked
around.
a meeting or two ago on the board for the tentative, when we bring in the financing, that we're going to definitely then use 12, whatever your number was, but understanding that the district cost could be skyrocketing.
And we're going to show you that.
Okay.
You're right on. You're right on. This is a part of the law that every employer's got additional exposure, and it's definitely coming.
This is a law.
This is a law. It's not our
Thank you.
option.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So the next page again, now coming back, is just referencing the premium cost. These are the actual funding level that came from Blue Cross. So actuarially, if they were evaluating our plan, this is where our costs were going to be. In 2014, we also had an adjustment in our specific stop loss, where we went from 125,000 to 150,000. So the numbers in the 2014 are actually adjusted a little bit because the district assumed more risk. Okay, so our premiums came down since the district absorbed more risk in 14. So although there was an increase, it's all shown into the rates here. Now the next question for everyone is, how does that compare to what our funding rates have been? And you're going to see on the next page is a sheet that was very, I'm sorry, it was kind of just the way it was stapled in. How do I point to where we're at? If you see in the middle of the page, there's a number there that says 3.13 in bold towards the bottom, 3.13%. Right above it, it says single. These were the funding rates that we had been using in the district: 457, 471, 506, 506, 517, and 633. Those correlate very closely to what those Blue Cross rates were. The family rates are three little columns over: 1286, 1325, 1424, 1424, 1455, and 1581. Okay? So you're going to see that in this most recent year, as soon as we started working with you guys, we've got them zeroed in pretty much exactly where they were. I'm not exactly sure what happened in the past. I don't really care. What we want to do is make sure that your funding levels are appropriately set. And Bill and I have gone around and around on making sure that those numbers were zeroed in, including the 12.3%. So that's the number that I think everyone wants to understand as we're setting contributions to the funding rate. This is the rate. Okay, there's no question. I'll be able to share that 7 ways from Sunday, anytime anyone wants to ask. Okay? And then we turn to the next page. This is something that Bill's actually worked on. And it kind of shows, annually what our total expenditures actually were. You will see a Blue Cross renewal estimate. Okay, let's talk about that. Remember, we're setting a funding number based on claims projections. And I have no idea if we're going to run great or if we're going to run bad. We're just kind of picking a number out, and then the next year we're going to adjust appropriately based on the next year's future risk. We look back 2 years approximately, take a midpoint to midpoint, and forecast the next renewal of what those rates are going to be. It's an actuarial calculation. It's pretty long, but it works. Okay? So you'll see down at the very bottom, you'll see, or in the middle there, total expenditures are your actual month-by-month claims, and we're up to exactly through March of 15, because those claim numbers are in. And you'll see we went 7, 9, 8, 5, 8, 9, 8, 4, 11, 2.